Hey, what's up guys? Gonzo here for the FaceLikeTheSun YouTube channel. This is an addendum to the Pokemon Go video I made yesterday. Some people were saying that there's no point to talking about this because it's just an innocent game. But there was an issue that was brought to light that I think says everything. It was reported that iOS version of Pokemon Go is a possible privacy train wreck. And basically, when you log in to Pokemon Go on your iOS through your Google account, basically you're giving them what appears to be full account access. Now, rightfully so, I think that is pretty alarming. Niantic, which is the company that created Pokemon Go, came out and made a public statement saying that basically they haven't collected any of the data. It's an error. It should only access the basic profile information. And they're basically saying no one has accessed any of your private information, just email and your handle name, which I guess we can take their word for it. But it gets to a bigger issue here, which is basically that Google is a big part of this. Niantic is a company that was created by Google or under Google and has now become independent, especially after Eric Schmidt, who was the CEO at Google, split off and created Alphabet Inc. So there's a security concern there. And why point out the Google involvement in this? Well, it ties right into quantum computers because it was reported recently that Google, NASA put big money on D-Wave's quantum computer. Now, we've talked about the D-Wave computer in the past related to CERN, but here's what this report says, quote, Google, NASA, Lockheed Martin, Los Alamos National Laboratory, big names in the world of big brains and cutting-edge technology are investing millions of dollars in the quantum computing technology of the Burnaby, BC-based company D-Wave. They say they're starting to see promising results despite criticism from some quantum physicists that the technology might never live up to its promise. End quote. Basically, the quantum computer can calculate much faster based on its computational skills with ones and zeros, but also on a bigger scale, it can quite literally be the very thing that rips a veil into other realities. It later states, quote, just this December, that's December 2015, Google announced that D-Wave's latest model, its 2x quantum annealer, was 100 million times faster than its conventional computing counterpart at solving a test problem involving almost 1,000 variables. It's still considered a wild bet, and people are skeptical whether it's actually doing quantum computing. But remember that things that are public are always a few decades behind what's private and what's actually going on in the underworld. Now, the other interesting part about this is its connection to NASA, NASA being another company that bought the D-Wave computer. Lockheed Martin also, when we talk about the Skunk Works and Ben Rich and some of his quotes that were quite interesting, where they believed that they had reverse engineered alien technology to create some pretty exotic crafts. And I think most UFO sightings that are reported, unless it's just a hoax or something that is completely misunderstood, if it's a genuine sighting of something, I think a majority of them are these secret crafts that are unknown to the public from deep black budget projects. And then the Los Alamos National Laboratory, it's a place where they first developed nuclear weapons during the Second World War. And of course, the 1940s seem to be a very interesting decade because it all ties back to everything happening now. But in any case, it's crazy that you would start from Pokemon Go with this basic story and end up with the D-Wave quantum computer, which has ties to CERN. It's all a little bit crazy, but there it is. The other story that's come out is there was a malicious version of the app that some people were downloading. Now, it appears that it's pretty hard to get that counterfeit version, but if you do have it, it supposedly gives some hackers a backdoor entrance into your device. So just a heads up for those people playing it on Android. But in any case, these are pretty deep things considering we're just talking about a video game, right? Nothing to see here, just move along. We've really become a nation of distraction, and we are being completely inundated with things that don't matter while things that are really important continue to develop. So hopefully this makes you think about what you're doing and what you're connecting to right in your hands if you're playing Pokemon Go. Have an awesome day, guys. God bless.